Content production is increasingly happening in the cloud, and Google Cloud is no exception. And this is what on your screen is what we call a secure production in the cloud. There are few inherent features of this secure production process which currently maps to CSAP, and I'll be shortly explaining what CSAP is. Let's first have a quick look into what this diagram represents. It is telling us that security is intrinsic and does not inhibit creative process. The security architecture addresses challenges specific to cloud workflows. Production workflows, processes, and assets are secure even on untrusted infrastructure, such as remote access to the cloud. The content owner controls security and workflow integrity. The security can be scaled to appropriate levels and can integrate. Security architecture limits the spread of any breach and is adaptable. Using some of the built-in security feature of Google Cloud, content producers can achieve common security architecture for production, or CSAP in short. And this diagram shows that we can easily map CSAP level 100 to Google Cloud security features. And when I say level 100, I'm referring to CSAP scale level 100 to level 300. Cloud service providers should remain open and interoperable with other cloud and infrastructures. This diagram shows a mapping of level 100 CSAP requirement to Google Cloud specific tools, plus some of the third party tooling. As you can see in the diagram, external identity providers or IDPs such as Okta or Active Directory can serve as core security components of a CSAP architecture. Alternatively, Google Cloud services such as Google Cloud Identity or Managed AD could be substituted. Next, GCP's Identity Aware Proxy or IAP can be used in combination with Access Context Manager or ACM to act as first policy enforcement point. This is an optional step since it is somewhat redundant with the routing and authorization function performed by the native HP connection brokers. And finally, as per this diagram, the identity context for each user is passed through to storage layer. For some productions, Google Cloud Storage or GCS buckets may offer enough functionality. GCS offers an S3 compatible API which should make it easy to immediately adopt OSS tooling built for AWS S3. Following this architecture, you can see how to achieve CSAP level 100 compliance by using either only Google Cloud Services or a mix of managed and cloud first services. In either scenario, access is managed through a unified control plane and based on both user identity and role. Plus, you can also have zero trust principles such as context aware access and dynamic rule sets because they could also be further applied to the authentication steps using either Google Cloud IAP or equivalent services from Okta, Active Directory, or any other service provider. So I hope you appreciate how Google Cloud is evolving and adapting to the content providers. If you have any comments or feedback, please put them in the comments. Thanks.